So Diane Keaton, famed for roles in Father the Bride, First Wives Club, and more, dies at 79. It's from People. Diane Keaton has died at the age of 79. People can confirm. The Oscar-winning actress was best known for roles in movies like Annie Hall, The First Wives Club, Something's Got to Give, and The Godfather. Keaton is survived by her two children, daughter Dexter and son Duke. Daughter Dexter. Okay. So, another one's gone. People can confirm the legendary actress died in California on Saturday, October 11th. There are no further details available at this time. And her family has asked for privacy in this moment of great sadness, a spokesperson tells People. Los Angeles Fire Department confirms to People that they responded to Keaton's home at 8:08 a.m. local time and transported a 79-year-old woman to a local hospital. Keaton rose to fame in 1970s thanks to her role in the Godfather films. And her collaborations with director Woody Allen. She won the Oscar for Best Actress in 1977's Annie Hall. Her long career included movies like The First Wives Club, multiple collaborations with director Nancy Meyers, and the Book Club franchise, which I don't know if any of you have ever seen. I have not seen. So, the actress was born in Los Angeles in 1946 as Diane Hall and was the oldest of four children. Her father was a civil engineer while her mum stayed at home. Still, Kim thought her mother dreamed of something bigger. Secret in her heart of hearts, she probably wanted to be an entertainer of some kind. The actress told People in 2004 she sang, she played the piano, she was beautiful, she was my advocate. Kim performed in plays in high school, and after graduating in 1964, she pursued drama in college, but soon dropped out and moved to New York to try and make her way in theatre. She took her mother's maiden name Keaton for a professional name because there was already a Diane Hall registered with the Actors Equity. In 1968, Keaton was cast in Broadway's Hair as the understudy for Sheila. In 2017, Keaton told People that she struggled with bulimia. During this time, after the director of the show told her she needed to lose weight, though she didn't blame him for her illness. Believe me, it had to do with an overabundant need for more, too much. It was a mental illness, she said. I became a master at hiding any evidence. How do you make sure no one knows? You live a lifestyle that is very strange. You're living a lie. She explained about her illness. She eventually recovered thanks to therapy, but said bulimia also robbed her of her ability to enjoy her time on Broadway. Okay, and then, of course, next, Keaton starred Allen's Broadway show Play It Again, Sam, which premiered in 1969. She received a Tony nomination for the role. And her film debut was in 1970's Lovers and Other Strangers, but her big break came when Francis Ford Coppola cast her as Kay Adams, the girlfriend of opportunist Michael Corleone. In The Godfather, released in 1972, the movie was based on a novel by Mario Puzo. But Kim didn't read the bestseller before her audition and didn't really know what the film was about. Well, does that sound familiar? We've heard about actors not doing their research. I think the kindest thing that someone's ever done for me is that I got cast to be in The Godfather. I didn't even read it. I didn't know a single thing, she told People in 2022. I was just going around auditioning. I think that was amazing for me. And then I had to kind of read the book. Yeah. That's what you do. You do research before you play a role. Apparently. Okay. I've never read the book. I don't know if anyone has. But I think if you're going to be cast in something, a bit like with Marvel, what they've told people, don't read the material. Or wasn't it James Gunn that told John Cena, don't read the source material for Peacemaker? Am I correct? It's strange. But okay. It's Hollywood, baby. Keaton also continued to collaborate with Alan, appearing in the film version of Play It Again Sam, released in 1972. 1973, Sleeper. 75's Love and Death. Despite her early success, Keaton's insecurity still plagued her. She never watched her own films. I just don't like the way I look and sound, she told People in 1975. In 1977, Keaton starred in Alan's Annie Hall as a title character. She won the Oscar for the Best Actress in the role. Annie's wardrobe mimicked Keaton's own, full of menswear, vests, structured trousers, and the film cemented the actress's place as a style icon for dressing like a man. Okay. Many speculate the movie was based on Keaton and Alan's relationship. She told the New York Times in 1977, "It's not true, but there are elements of the truth in it." Keaton would collaborate with Alan again. Interiors in 1978, Manhattan in 1979, and Manhattan Murder Mystery in 1993. She had also defended Alan in the wake of his sexual abuse allegations from his stepdaughter, Diane Keaton. "I love him," she told The Guardian in 2014. Yeah, okay. I love a lot of people. Doesn't mean anything. Keaton's other film roles included 77's Looking for Mr. Goodbar, 81's Reds, 82's Shoot the Moon, 84's The Little Drummer Girl. Short of Mirrors for the first time in 87, Baby Room. They would reunite 3 more times. Okay. So honestly, you can think it's sappy, but I love the Father of the Bride movies. They were so touching. Well, because Steve Martin as well was involved, and Something's Got to Give. Jack Nicholson was involved. I think that's a big difference. Then she starred in other stuff as well. Yeah, okay. So, her later roles, included, of course, Father of the Bride, Finding Dory, Book Club. Of course, we're going to miss someone here because, part of Hollywood, part of its history. Another one goes, another one bites the dust. I don't know anything and I haven't learned. Getting older hasn't made me wise. Without acting, I would have been a misfit, quotes Keaton in 2019 to People. And then she gets into why she never married. I'm the only one in my generation of actresses who has been a single woman, all my life. I'm really glad I didn't get married. I'm an oddball. I remember in high school, this guy came up to me and said, "One day you're going to make a good wife." And I thought, I don't want to be a wife. No. Okay. Why not? Maybe she specified it in another interview. I don't know. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being someone's wife or being someone's husband. So this is a trend that has started in Hollywood and has gone on to escalate a lot. So, and she is survived by her children, which I think is a really weird way of phrasing this. Skin is survived by her children. Well, her children are living in the memory, but her children were adopted. I don't know. I think of Keaton as being a legend of the business, especially for her work in The Godfather. Yes, I've seen Something's Got to Give. I forget the name as well of that one she did with Harrison Ford and Rachel McAdams. But it was great. What do you think, guys? Let me know.